am convinced that Vikings fans go through some of the most traumatic things that NFL fans can ever go through. Now, it's easy to come out here and say that going through traumatic things is just a regularity with your team. But it is with the Vikings, especially this season. You talk about the game against the Bengals this year, the field goal miss against the Cardinals. And I mean, just so much things going on. Just the entire season, really. But I mean, also the past, clearly, as well. But with the slim 34-28 win over the Panthers today, there's just no other way to put it for the Minnesota Vikings, who are, I mean, again, they are finding a way. That's right. The Minnesota Vikings are finding a way to get it done. I don't know how, but some way or another, they are finding a way to get these last couple of games. And it's big. It's big because now they're back at 500. They head into the bye, heal a couple of their boo-boos and everything, and then get back to Dallas. And obviously, you know, a week goes by. They're probably going to take a little bit of a mini vacation, and they're going to be back on it. So, again, I realize it's only 2 wins in a row. Totally get that. Absolutely 110% get that. However, especially since you barely squeaked by the Lions, which it was, I didn't even make a video about that game because I was so upset. But you find a way to come out against a tough Carolina Panther team, by the way. We've made videos about them. We've got nothing but respect for them. They are a tough team, and I think they're going to do a lot of great things moving forward because they are just, honestly, they are incredible right now. On defense, they've just got so much speed. Sam Darnold, who did struggle for most of the day, they found a way, though. Kirk Cousins finished 33 of 48 for 373 yards and 3 touchdowns, no picks. Dalvin Cook finished the day with 140 yards on the ground on 29 carries, including that 16-yard touchdown. That was amazing. I mean, I just love Dalvin Cook. He just gives 110% on every single play. CJ Ham, 30-yard carry, though. That was crazy. Then also Kirk Cousins had that long scramble towards the end in which Greg Joseph missed the field goal. We'll get to that in a second. But you are very encouraged, or as a Vikings fan, I'm encouraged with what I'm seeing from the Vikings right now. Again, they are finding a way to get it done. And that's honestly, at this point, or this early in the season, that's all you can ask for from this team. So, again, offensively, Adam Thielen led the team in catches with 11 for 126 yards and a touchdown. Also had that nice touchdown catch later on that helped the Vikings, just honestly come back and put one up on the Panthers and take the lead. So that was impressive, or at least extend the lead, excuse me. So after that, I think it was that DJ Moore fumble. But, honestly, the way that he caught that pass, I mean, are we even shocked anymore? I mean, it's Adam Thielen. He's an animal. I mean, the Vikings have one of the best, if not the best, wide receiver duo in the entire NFL. Justin Jefferson, 8 catches for 80 yards. I do have to say, though, that it did put a little bit of a black dot in getting, and this wasn't even on Jefferson, but getting smoked by Donta Jackson wasn't great. But, at the end of the day, a win's a win, and the Vikings, again, are finding a way. Defensively, by the way, yeah, we haven't talked about Chris Herndon this entire time, and now he goes and catches his first touchdown. Awesome. Really happy for him. Tyler Conklin caught a 40-yard pass. That was crazy. I mean, you just love it. And then finally, you can't leave out the Vikings without talking about KJ Osborne, who really, I mean, he's come on this season, and you just love it. I mean, this guy, a former later round pick coming out of Buffalo, Miami, but formerly of Buffalo, but you love what he's done this year. He's absolutely came on and been a top target for the Vikings and Kirk Cousins. Oh man, he's came out and did his thing. You absolutely love to see it. Now the Vikings had a little too much, in terms of keeping it close. Again, I'm convinced that us Vikings fans go through some of the most traumatic stuff, but a win's a win. And Brashad Brilliant had that pick on the first play of the game. Sam Darnold had forever. Like, I was a little concerned after watching that play. I mean, it looked like he had all the time in the world. I didn't know if the Vikings defensive line, which we'll get to in a second, was ever going to get there. But honestly, Brashad Brilliant had that pick to start out the game. Harrison Smith led the team in tackles with 9. Mackenzie Alexander played some solid football down the road. Also, Xavier Rhodes, I think it was against Tommy Tremble. That was going to be a pass interference, but again, you're happy it didn't happen. Eric Kendricks out here, 5 tackles and a sack. Daniil Hunter didn't have a sack, but you like what you see. Patrick Peterson did leave later in the game, and Cameron Dantzler. You allow, 26-yard reception that led to the Panthers touchdown that ultimately let them back into the game and tied it up. I don't know. I really don't. But you also have, honestly, the Vikings D-line, though, if you watch it, just pressure after pressure. I mean, Sam Darnold could really not get going, and it was absolutely fantastic. I mean, because, again, the Panthers are a tough team, but Sam Darnold, 17 of 41, 207 yards, a touchdown, and interception. Chuba Hubbard continually running the football, very tough for the Panthers, had 16 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown. Sam Darnold, though, can still run, 4 carries, 48 yards for him. DJ Moore, 5 catches, 73 yards. Ian Thomas, that 41-yard bomb. I don't understand it. But and another thing, positive thing to take away for the Vikings is no sacks allowed by that Panther squad. I mean, I didn't know how Christian Darrisaw was gonna fare. Now, he did allow that pressure that almost could have been something worse for the Vikings. But I thought he played well otherwise than that. Now we have to go. We've only watched the tape one time all the way through, but we watch it 5-6 times because we watch D-line, O-line, everybody. So we'll have more as the week goes on. But you like what you saw very preliminarily, especially from the Vikings offensive line that I thought. Now, Olu Udoh, couple way too many penalties, but that's something that'll hopefully fix itself. But overall, you like what you saw. I mean, you guys had, we had Armand Watts get a sack, James Lynch, Dalvin Tomlinson, also Anthony Barr getting in there, getting a sack. So it wasn't like the Vikings weren't getting pressure. They were getting pressure, and the defense, at the end there, really, they weren't able to keep him out of the end zone. I think that's honestly more a lot due to fatigue, especially at the end of the game for what they had done to Sam Darnold and the Panthers throughout most of it. But honestly, that touchdown pass to KJ Osborne was crazy. I still can't quite get over it. So, I think the Vikings, there's a lot to take away from this game, but mainly it's rest time. Get ready for the Cowboys because that's going to be a really big game moving forward. And now the Vikings back to 500. The Carolina Panthers also at 500. So, it's a great feeling, but there's a lot to take away from this game. And I think the Vikings, they are, they're finding a way. They are finding a way, and that's the most important thing. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, subscribe down below, leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. Make sure you check out our website at sportsbreedpodcast.com. In the description down below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. So please give us a like and a follow there. Give us a listen and a sub on iTunes. We'd greatly appreciate it. And then finally, if you have anything you would like us to cover, make sure you send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put in the comment section down below, and we'd be glad to cover